Yeah, sure. No worries. Yeah. No, thank you. No, it's fine. Thank you. I have my stuff there too. Thank you. Okay, let's welcome back, everyone. Let's go over with the flashcards here for the digestive system. So, because of the overview, we probably have a good grasp on the subject matter. So, what is the physical breakdown of large food molecules into smaller particles? Is the mechanical digestion. So, food is broken down by two actions, physical and chemical. And with chemical, we have long carbohydrate molecules, and you have the digestive enzymes that break down the long carbohydrate molecule. Now, yeah, we can continue. So, what is the enzymatic cleavage of chemical bonds, such as the peptide bonds or of proteins or the glycosidic bonds of starches? So it's chemical digestion. That is the enzymatic cleavage of chemical bonds, such as the peptide bonds of proteins or glycosidic bonds of starches. What is the contraction and relaxation of muscles that propels food down the gut tube? It would be peristalsis. It's a series of involuntary wave-like muscle contractions. It's wave-like, which move food along the digestive tract. And you can see here that the muscle is relaxed. There is a circular muscle. There is the bolus of food. There is the longitudinal muscle. There is the muscles contracted. There is the bolus of food, and the muscle is relaxed. So that's good. The digestive pathway starts from the oral cavity, goes to the pharynx, and then goes to esophagus, and then goes to the stomach, and then to the small intestine, large intestine, and finally the rectum. Perfect. So we have that down. Identify the missing item in the digestive pathway, oral cavity, pharynx. So the function of pharynx is to connect oral cavity, our mouth, to esophagus. The oral cavity is where salivary enzyme and another enzyme start the chemical digestion of food. So it's salivary amylase and lipase. Mastication breaks the food down to small pieces, which are formed into a bolus and swallowed. The oral cavity also contains two kinds of salivary glands. The parotid, which secretes a fluid containing an enzyme that breaks down carbohydrates, and the buccal, which secretes mucus, which goes to food to prevent it from damaging the digestive tract. So the parotid salivary gland breaks down carbohydrates, and the buccal secretes mucus that coats the food to prevent it from damaging the digestive tract. We did not have it here, so we can add a text box here. Two types of salivary glands, buccal, and what was the first one? carotid, and buccal. What's the difference? So carotid has enzymes that break down carbohydrates, and buccal secretes mucus, which coats the food to prevent it from damaging the digestive tract. So carotid secretes fluid with enzymes breaking down, so it's chemical digestion of carbohydrates, carbs, and buccal secretes mucus for protection of, is it digestive tract, or it is the digestive tract, right? Because you don't need to protect the food, so it mucus coating food for digestive, so GI tract, gastrointestinal tract, GI tract protection. We can make this smaller even. Did we answer it? Yes. So mastication. Is what is the process of turning bolus into small pieces. What connects the mouth to the esophagus? It's the pharynx, and we know that epiglottis prevents the food from going to larynx, entering larynx. So here we have it. Larynx is our voice box. It's the first section before trachea. So that's what we wanted to know, kind of. But we can still ask the question from ChatGPT to make sure that we get the concept right. So that's where epiglottis is, and it prevents the food from going from. So we have nasopharynx, oropharynx, and hypopharynx. So this is the pharynx, which has epiglottis, which prevents the food from going to the larynx. If you have sometimes food going to your trachea, and you have the reflex, right? So that's why it doesn't go here, and it goes to your esophagus. That's why you kind of don't want to speak while you're eating. The esophagus is under the following control. The top third, we know it's under somatic control, but the middle third and bottom third are autonomic control. The top third has skeletal muscle, and middle third has mix of skeletal and smooth muscle, and the bottom third has smooth muscle. And we know that our throat is the pharynx, and the upper esophageal sphincter, UES, is right here, and you have your esophagus, which goes down, and you have your diaphragm, you have your lower esophageal sphincter, LES, and your stomach. Got that right too. So the stomach has the following four parts. We know it has the fundus, the body, The pylorus is the last section, and so fundus body. Oh, antrum. Antrum is before pylorus. The enzyme pepsin chemically breaks down proteins. So I'll press again on this. And cardia is the is where esophagus attaches to our stomach. You can write it cardia attaches esophagus to stomach. Okay. Mucous cells produce what is the content is rich in mucus to protect stomach wall from acid. It is bicarbonate rich, right? And guys, let me answer a phone call and I'll be right back.